welcome to another weekly vlog. I'm going to try and start this week as positive as I possibly can, but not to try and be negative Nelly, because I don't want to be negative Nelly. We think this is the week we have to say goodbye to Toby. So we've actually just come back from the vet. It's mid-morning now. We went early this morning to the vet, and we've had dogs for a very long time, and we've been going to the same vet for about 30 years. So we know our vet very, very well. And he's gave Toby some more medication, and we think by what he's been saying, it's just pain relief to get him through the week. He thinks, because he doesn't want to do any more tests on Toby because of his age, he's 13 in March, he's got a brain tumour and it is affecting the rest of his body. His back legs are slowly stopping working, and his front leg is actually very sensitive, and he's lifting it up. He said he's going to give him some more medication for 5 more days to see if he can just help him through and give him a little bit longer in life. But we do feel that when we take him back on Friday, we are going to get the news that it's time for him. So, but I will keep you posted on that and let you know how that goes. So by the time you see this, then I think Toby's going to be gone. I don't think we're going to have him. I don't usually show emotion very quickly with these kind of things. I'm usually the one that holds everything together, and it's my mum's dog, so I've got to be strong for my mum. This is my son's first loss, so I've got to be strong for him as well. So it doesn't affect me just yet. I kind of go into this mum mode that, right, you have to be the strong one, you have to pull yourself together, you have to do all of this, that and the other. But I think the next weekend that my ex-husband has my son, I think I'll break down, because that weekend will also be my nephew's 9th birthday. And if you've only just joined the channel, you don't know that my nephew was a stillborn baby back in 2015. And it still hurts to this very day, even though it was 9 years ago. So I think that when my ex has my son again, that's probably when I'm going to grieve the most. But right now I have to be the strong one, and I have to look after everybody. Just something I've always done. So that's what I'm going to do. I will grieve, because I know holding on to grief is not always good, but I will do it when I'm ready to do it, because right now my son needs me more than I need me. So that's kind of what I'm going to do. And people will agree with that, and they won't agree with it, and I get it and I understand it, and I will take care of myself, because I've learnt lessons the very hard way by not doing that. But right now I've got to figure out how I'm going to tell my son that the dog has to go. It's his first loss, and I don't know how to tell him, but I'll do some research online, because I'm sure there's something online that I can read, or I can download a story on Kindle or something that will be able to help my son understand it. So we'll go from there. But anyway, I'm going to get on with work, because I am really far behind. I started cleaning my room. Half my room is clean, half the room is dirty, so I've got to get that sorted, and I've got loads of work to do. So I will catch up with you a bit later. I got caught in the rain. I was going for my walk before I picked up my son, and it threw it down. I am absolutely drenched. My leggings are sticking to my legs, and I hate the sensation. I'm feeling very uncomfortable right now. I've been busy working all day. I've been doing a bit of cleaning. Everything was going well, and then I got to the school, and it was bright blue skies, and I thought, brilliant, it's going to be a nice walk. I'll walk towards Asda, pop off, go to the loo, and then I'll walk back. And I got about 2 minutes away from Asda, and the heavens opened, and I had no way of getting back but walking, and I forgot the umbrella. I just got soaked, and it's going to be at least another 15 minutes before my son comes out of school. Luckily I have the umbrella, but now I've got to sit in the car with the heaters on just to dry a teeny tiny bit, and I don't even know if that's worth it, or I'm just going to waste a load of petrol. So I'm very, very uncomfortable with my leggings are sticking to my legs, but never mind, it's just one of those things. It's not the end of the world. That's what I keep repeating to myself, because all I want to do right now is rip these leggings off and pick up my son in my pants, but nobody wants to see that. So yeah, anyway, Toby update. We took him to the vet yesterday. I'm going to move here because my arm's hurting. I took him to the vet yesterday, and it doesn't look good. We got to take him back on Friday. The vet has given him some more medication. just to see if it prolongs his life, really. But after having a very long conversation with the family, he's in a lot of pain. He saw someone run past the house yesterday and he jumped off the sofa, and I've never heard a dog scream. I heard a dog scream yesterday. It was horrendous. It was absolutely awful. So we're going to take him back as soon as we can. As soon as we can get in there, we're going to take him back. We definitely got an appointment for Friday, but I think this is our last week with him. But we will see. I will keep you updated. Right now, I think I'm just going to read my book. I've got a new book. This one. Anyone read this before? Let me know. I'm going to read that for a little bit, and then I'm going to pick up my son and remember the umbrella. It is definitely getting colder. I've just come back from Smyths Toy Store, and I've come home and I'm like, I need to get my hoodie on because I'm freezing. And even now, this doesn't feel warm enough, so I think I have to get the big thick one out now. So Smyths Toy Store was doing an offer on where it's, if you spend £50, you get £5 off. If you spend £100, you get £10 off. My mum asked me to pick her something up which was £25, and then I needed to pick up some presents for birthday party that we've got coming up in a couple of weeks. It's a joint birthday party, so I usually spend like £10 on each child, but for a joint birthday party it's £20 out in one go. It's not something I want to do when I've got Christmas coming up. So I found something that I think they're both like, and they were £5 each. And then I was having a search through to see if there's anything else I wanted to get so I could take chance of the offer if I needed to. And I found something for my niece, so I picked that up for her as well. So my son at the moment loves football, so my mum asked me to pick this up. It's a football, and it's got like a training kit in, a football training set. So my mum picked that up for my son. That was £24.99. And I picked up these, so you put it on the floor and you turn it on and it kind of moves around the floor and you kind of play football with it, so it kind of like tries to tackle you. And the two boys that we are going to the birthday party for are football and sport mad, so I just picked them up, both the same one. They're not brothers, just their birthdays are very close together, so they were £5 each. And then my niece is loving nails. She has lots of nail varnish and nail art and all that kind of stuff. She often comes in and says, Auntie Rachel, can you paint my nails? And I found this. It was £17.99. It's a nail salon. So she has her own little hand there, and she's got some nail stickers and nail varnish, and she can practice doing nails with that. So that was £17.99. So I actually got £5 off all of that. So it should have been £52 something, and I got it for £47. So not too bad. And my niece's birthday is 9 days before Christmas, and I usually budget about £20 each on them for Christmas, and then £20 for their birthday. So that is actually under budget, which is good. So that's what I got from Smyths. Are you taking advantage of the Smyths toy sale, or have you been taking advantage of Amazon Prime Day? I haven't even looked. I've only got today to have a look, so I think I might do that tonight before I go to bed. So I'll have a look there. Yeah, next thing I think then is Black Friday, isn't it? You got all the toy sales, but yeah, I'm just trying to take advantage of the sales. If there's anything that I particularly want or need for my son or my niece, then I'm trying to take advantage of it. And then the rest of it I will do on a very, very tight budget. But I've got a lot of packaging to do now because I sold 4 items last night on Vinted. So I've got to go and sort all that out now and get that to the post office before I pick up my son from his dad later. So I'm going to get on with that. It's Saturday and I don't look my best today because yesterday we went to the vet with our dog Toby, and sadly we've been told that it's Toby's time. If you are a dog lover, you understand the pain this is bringing, even though as a responsible dog owner, putting him out of pain and doing the right thing is not always easy. I've got a very heartbroken little boy. I've got a very heartbroken mum. I'm trying to stay strong for them. The vet very kindly gave us the weekend to say our goodbye to him. So he gave an injection and we're spending Saturday and Sunday with Toby. My son is with Toby right now with my mum. So The tears have stopped, but I know they're going to start again. But on Monday, we will be taking him for the final trip. So it's a bit heartbreaking. So I'm going to end the vlog there so I can spend the rest of this time with my family. Yes, I know some people will say he's only a dog, but dogs are family, and we've had Toby since he was 6 weeks old. So he's been a huge part of our family. He's gone through my nephew's death. He's gone through my marriage breakup, me having my son, my nieces coming into the world. The dog's always been there for everything, to cuddle us when we cry, to make us laugh, to annoy us, to do everything that dogs do. But if he's in a lot of pain with his legs, he's struggling to see, he can't really hear us anymore, then the vet has advised us to do the right thing. But he has ultimately said it's up to you when that is. But Toby is my mum's dog, and my mum has decided to kind of do it sooner rather than later. So on Monday, we will be heading off to the vet for the final time. You'll be seeing this on Tuesday, so unfortunately Toby will already be gone by the time you see it. And I'm not going to start the weekly vlog until next Tuesday. I'm going to take Monday of just being with my family and just getting through that little bit of grieving process. And we know it will pass because we've had dogs all our life. So we know the drill, so to speak, but it's still pretty painful. So I'm going to end the vlog here to now, just to say goodbye to my little friend. Thanks for watching. That's my coat. Let's go with my coat. Still, let go. Drop it. Give it. Give it.